Hi guys, opening another Miniverse Lifestyle Series 2. Pretty sure it's the Jade teapot, but let's see. We've been using the pinhole hack, and it is. So this one, it looks like we are dusting it with some mica. The entire thing this time, not the ombre one that I messed up. And then we dump in the resin, cure it, flip it over, cure it again, take it out, and add the handle. So there's probably enough resin just to make one, but I'll probably have some left over that I could do a mushroom probably with. Let's see. We have the paintbrush. I think these are so cute. The legs for the stand that clip into here. Also have sandpaper in case you have some uneven, rough edges. The plastic piece that holds the mold. They do give you the lid, the spout, and the handle already made. Resin and mica. I think it said it was fairy dust on there. And the last one is the mold, and this is the exact same one in the other teapot, so I'll probably just use the previous one. Okay, so here's the mold. It says to flip it inside out, which we have like that. This one is the one I used before. There's like a touch of blue mica. I don't really care though. It's fine. I'm going to dip the brush in there, and a little goes a long way. So you don't really need much to put it on there. And with this, since it's, you know, that white or pearl color, you might have to look at it from all angles to make sure it's on there, because it's not blue or purple, whatever that color was last time. It was blue, I think. That was a lot easier to see. And make sure you go all the way up. And this stuff is super messy. But make sure you get the entire thing and then carefully fold it back in. And then we can pour the resin. With the resin, it can have a lot of air bubbles, but because this is textured and it has like this diamond pattern, it will hold or hide a lot of those bubbles and imperfections unless you're looking at it like super close. But just know that it will probably turn out good. You can also gently tap it, let it sit on the counter a long time. Some of those air bubbles will work their way up. My favorite way that I've found is I gently squeeze the side of the mold. You don't fill it up all the way, and the air bubbles come to the top, and then you can pop them. So you should be able to see them through there. So, all right, we are just about done. It's kind of hard to tell if I've missed any spots, but I definitely got it all over my thumb. My thumb is turning a gold kind of color. And then you gotta push it back through. It's like impossible to not touch it, but it's pretty stuck on there, so I don't think it's going to be an issue or like wipe off in any areas. At least it didn't last time. I did the other one and I accidentally painted the ombre upside down, but I think it still turned out really cool. So I'm gonna start gently squeezing, and I do tend to move mine a little bit around. I don't know that you necessarily need to do that. But you're gonna fill it up about 3/4 of the way, and then you can inspect it for air bubbles and start gently squeezing and trying to pop them at that point. And then let's see what time this one says. It says 10 to 15 minutes on each side. The cat one I did yesterday said 20 to 25, and they weren't lying. That was pretty accurate. I made 4 of them, so I made more than just the 2. And I was losing track towards the end of how long it had been outside. and it was outside for like 20 minutes or a little over 20 minutes, and yeah, it was not cured, it was still wet. All right. There's pretty many air bubbles, just the new resin in general. It's pretty air bubbly, but I just squeeze it like this gently so that resin comes up and you can see the air bubbles when it does that. So this does take a while if you want to be a perfectionist, and honestly you're probably not going to get them all because it's just super full of air bubbles even coming out of directly of the nozzle. 6 of them like just went in right now with that. But I'm gonna finish doing this, set it outside, and I'll be back to show you how it turns out. It's time to unveil. I did 20 minutes on each side, so it should be fine, hopefully. It's very pretty. The gold shimmer. There we go. Yeah, that did turn out pretty good. I was concerned there would be an air bubble at the lip of it, but I was able, I guess, to get that out because I don't see it. All right, cool. So let's open this and add, I normally do them one at a time. I'll just like flash cure one of them so it stays in place. Then I'll add the handle and then I put it outside again. And then you don't need to do anything with the lid. So it does not take much. I know it looks like a big opening, but really it's not. And a lot of times that'll push out because it fits in there like a puzzle piece. And yeah. I like how this isn't pearlescent though. That's gonna stand out a bit, I think, but that's okay. Very cutesy. Let's cure that and do the handle. Okay, I just stood outside for, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes with that just so it's setting up. And then this takes like the smallest, not even a drop. It will push out and kind of run down the thing. Run down the teapot. That is so cute. Very easy to attach. I'll come back once it's cured. While that's curing, I'm gonna make a little tiny mushroom. I'm gonna fill it up with the green since we no longer need that color. So I'm gonna do the head of the mushroom, the green shade, and then I do have leftover black, which might be a little wild, but I think it'll be a cool contrast. So I will come back to unveil this and show you the final teapot. Okay, first of all, this turned out so cute. I love the color. It has that nice golden look, but yeah, the spout, the handle, and the top don't really have that. But it's kind of minor, so like I don't think it stands out too much. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this one, I don't know, like a 7. I like it, but it's definitely not the most exciting from the series, that's for sure. There were some really good ones in this series. But let's open the mushroom. I think it's cured, and I did find this strawberry and the lime. I think that would look really cool with the black since Halloween is among us. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so the black did leak in a little bit, but that's okay. I typically never cure them separately. I always do it all at once, and it's always been fine. But except for when I tried to make the red mushrooms from the series, but I think it looks really cool. It is very light, so I think that darker green is going to look better. But if you want to see me make more and you want to see the darker green mushroom, stay tuned because I will show it at the end of the next one I make. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.